Leo, good morning. Welcome to your general reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Emrys Tarot. It's a great pleasure to be here. The only thing I have to say to you before we start the reading is please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Don't try and make it fit. This will lead you to wrong conclusions. If it doesn't naturally resonate, then perhaps a later video will. Thank you very much for your attention. Now let's get into this. Okay, what messages do we have for the sign of Leo? What messages do we have for the sign of Leo, please? Here we go. Magician, great card to start with. You're manifesting, you're doing a lot of work on yourself. Okay, for a lot of you, you are taking, for the young of you and the singles, you're taking exams on kind of getting qualifications, being successful. Okay, it kind of, now it's time to, I'm getting for a lot of you that have been working through exams, schools, universities, it's time for a fresh experience now. I'm kind of getting a lot of you are taking a break. You're kind of wiping the slate clean. I'm kind of getting a lot of you are taking time out to consider your career or whatever it is you've just been qualified for, your next step. But a lot of you are taking a step back from that hectic lifestyle that you've just been living in. Okay, your tenacity and continuity and determination has finally paid off. There's some kind of communication coming in, and I'm kind of getting, for a lot of you, it is bringing success in new ventures, especially in careers. Okay, for personal issues with family, relationships, I'm getting communication coming in. Okay, I'm getting, for a lot of you, there's been a period of silence. Okay, somebody has held back on you or been in a restrictive situation where there's been a lack of commitment towards you, or you've not been able to get commitment with this person. But this Magician is, you are doing a lot of work and you've acquired much more wisdom now. I'm kind of getting a lot of you are taking a very different approach to this situation, problems that you're facing. All right. And any communication being received, I'm kind of getting, give it some thought here. Okay, and talk about communication. There's a lot. You perhaps you've been under pressure. Okay, there's a relief valve here. It's for you. A lot of you are trying to slow it down. Somebody here is being very, very zealous. I'm getting a lot of fire energy here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, but don't get too hooked upon signs, but there is a lot of pressure here and very fast moving energy. Okay, with regards to personal situation, for one or two of you, this could be a distance relationship. Okay, perhaps you are trying to slow things down because you do feel very pressured. Okay, what's led to this is this Page of Swords. Okay, somebody here has very, very strong opinions. All right, and I am getting incoming messages from perhaps someone who least expected. Okay, for one or two of you, there is a child involved here. A very astute, very intelligent child. Okay, they're forming opinions of their own. But within a particular relationship who you're dealing with, I'm picking up unexpected communication coming in. You are very, very guarded. Somebody is watching you. They're wondering on how they can take the relationship forward. I'm kind of getting, for some of you, there's been a great battle in the past. This person is very cautious on their approach. They're just not sure how you're going to react. So they're kind of like dancing on eggshells. Okay. As I talk about somebody from the past. All right, there's somebody here is considering reconciliation. Okay, they're thinking about the good times of the past. I'm getting you are as well. Some of you here are very astute and also very intuitive. What I'm getting is there's a lot of anger here on the way things ended, and some of you feel that this ended unfairly. There is a major judgment call. Okay, some of you are wondering whether to resurrect this or not. But it does put you at a crossroads, whatever your situation. Okay. And to go forward with this, a yes or no, it would depend on your situation and depending on the distance and, if there's different countries involved. A lot of circumstances will influence this decision, but I'm kind of getting it is a decision through your efforts. Your intuition is kind of speaking to you very, very loudly. With somebody, I'm getting this energy of second chances. To wipe the slate clean. Not forget, but to wipe the slate clean. Accept the past. There was a lot of good times in the past. Okay. There is a lot of stress around this. It does involve forgiveness for a lot of you. Okay. And forgiving yourself, which is a major and very difficult thing to do. It's not as easy as it seems. And what I mean by that is, decisions we make within any given situation, we can't blame people for our decisions and they can't blame us for their decisions. And I'm kind of getting here, there is this strong energy around you of letting bygones be bygones. But I'm getting that forgiveness is in the air, but somebody's not ready to... I'm getting that you're not ready to forgive this person yet. This is why they're being so cagey. But there is a decision, to do a bit of work on yourself. Okay, there is perhaps some bouts of depression here. Okay, that's influencing this situation. But somebody has a lot of anxiety about this. Okay, now perhaps some of you don't want this past person to return, but your intuition is telling you that they could well come back. Okay, I am getting communication coming in from an unexpected source, but it does require forgiveness and a different approach to it. There is a change of circumstances here. Okay, I'm kind of getting that your situation, it's not just you must consider. Okay, you have obligations. You're becoming self-aware. And that makes you be able to visualize a way forward with this or not, this connection. But they're certainly thinking about you. They are watching you. Okay, there is a lot of stress between you. As I say, there's both of you want to get together, but both of you realise that there has got to be a lot of changes take place. I'm kind of getting that there will be an opportunity for a lot of you. Okay, this Ace of Pentacles is where everything comes together, and your dreams, your desires, there's a chance to manifest them. But how you react to these changes and manifestation is basically entirely up to you. Okay, one thing's for sure, in a major decision, you can't, in this judgment call, you can't neglect your own feelings. Okay, it's not a question of putting your life on hold for others anymore. It's a question of letting your intuition speak. Okay, perhaps this person's married and they've got obligations to a child, or vice versa, the same for you. And I'm kind of going forward, it's kind of a restrictive situation. Okay, there is something new here. Okay, there's a fresh approach. Yes, it plays on your emotions a bit, but there's a choice here. But I'm getting... the challenge is getting stability. Somebody here is being overzealous. You're trying to slow things down. Perhaps you are living with somebody who is fantastically reliable. You know, they're stable. This person you're dealing with is, as you view them as being erratic. Whether that's true or not is, depends on your situation. That's just how you view this person. Okay, as being a bit overzealous. Okay, you're trying to bring reality into it. All right, but I'm getting, for some of you, there is children involved. Okay, but you're assessing the risks on this. You've worked hard in the past. You're not about to give up, what you want. There's been a lot of healing from the past. Okay. Somebody here does want to heal the past. You're definitely children. I've got three pages here now. Okay. So there's definitely children involved, perhaps on both sides. Now, what I'm also getting here is in a work situation, I'm getting specialising in a new career, perhaps with working with children as a teacher, a psychologist, or an advisor of some sort here. But you're considering new options either way. A decision is in the air. Okay, I'm getting for a lot of you a permanent decision. There's no turning back. All right, the Ace of Swords, I'm getting news coming in, bringing clarity. Now, perhaps if you're waiting on a decision from somebody else, I'm getting that decision coming towards you. But it does kind of throw the onus on you. For some of you, it is a choice between love and work. Okay, what is your main priority here? Okay, I'm kind of getting it's putting one on the back burner here. In a personal relationship, somebody is watching you. They're kind of holding back. They're afraid. They're confused. They're afraid. They can't seem to work out why and how this ended, how it got to this stage. There's definitely a lot of conflict in here. Okay. But what I am getting is perhaps a very, very difficult decision coming your way. Okay, the decision is in your lap. How you want to take relations, not just this particular relationship, but relationships in general. Okay, now perhaps you're prioritising children at the moment, or the person you're dealing with is prioritising children. But I can get in a conversation taking place between you two, and a lot of the truth coming out. For some of you, I am getting the return of an ex, perhaps the father of a child, and it's clearing karma. It's clearing bad energy between you and somebody. Okay, and it is very disruptive and very, very painful for some of you. Okay, it's a very, very difficult decision, but from the universe's point of view, this will enable you to kind of wipe the slate clean so that you can go forward in your life with better clarity. In other words, you can get your power back. Thanks very much for watching.